What's good, YouTube? Because of Coffee here. So we're starting our night off with a request from Andrew. This is the Jezabels Hurt Me live in Sydney Moshcam. This is another Moshcam performance. We've had a few of the Moshcam performances on here. Enjoyed all of them thus far. So I'm very excited to dive into another new artist for you guys, another new band. Andrew always coming through with awesome requests for us. So everybody thank Andrew. He's always giving us some amazing songs to listen to. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe for me. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all these lyrics, instrumentation, stage performance, lighting. We got the whole 9 yards on here. We break down everything. I really like analyzing music and talking about life with you guys. So we're going to get into this. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is the Jezabels Hurt Me. I like it. Ooh, nice drums. Tom work. Before we get into any vocals here, I just want to say the vibe and the atmosphere of this is very sonically pleasing. I really enjoy stuff like this. Got that kind of like Coldplay kind of vibe, right? You guys know what I mean. It's very soft, rocky, and atmospheric. It's almost like mountain peaks, right? I imagine like snowy mountain caps whenever I'm listening to music like this. It has that sort of sound to it. It's very like it has a snowflakey kind of sound to it, like wintry, right? You know what I mean. You guys know what the fuck I'm trying to say over here. It's got that kind of atmosphere to it, and I like it. I love the build up on the energy. The tom work there, very awesome on the drums. I like the way the band has created a whole atmosphere here. I'm interested to see what the vocals sound like on this.
Standing beside you.
Hey.
Do you see your own face in his eyes? Do you see him like I do?
Man.
It used to be that when you said you believed it, I would believe it too.
Man.
It used to be that when you said you believe it, I'd wanna follow.
Man, oh man, I like this right here. This is fucking dope. I like it. The vibe of this. The vocals add that layer that this needs sonically, and the emotion inside of the storytelling here is very solid. I like what the keyboard's doing back there. The keyboard's got its own little melody going on behind the rest of the band, and I like it. It's a very nice melody going on there. These words, oh my love, is that a vulture? Don't tell me it's a vulture standing beside you. Do you see your own face in his eyes? Do you see him like I do? Decomposer, right? I got you. A decomposer, right? Goes and finds death and feeds on it. Wow, that's a dark way to describe a person hurting you, right? That's what she's talking about here is a hurt situation with a person. It used to be that when you said you believed it, I would believe it too. It used to be that when you said you were leaving, I'd want to follow you. I got you. Yeah, she's saying I used to believe in you. I used to want to follow you in all of this. It used to be that saying, wow, you feed off of death. She's saying you have, like, it's almost like a metaphor for narcissism in a way. It's kind of the way that I'm taking that vulture section of it is a metaphor for like a narcissistic tendency that the person she wrote this about actually sat inside, right? Saying, I'm starting to see that in you, she said, do you see him like I do? And then into the I used to's. That's deep right there. Man.
The dogs bark everywhere, the dogs bark.
Man.
Then I remember praying at the dinner table.
Man.
You come around, baby, pat me on the back when you're able.
Wow.
No, I was
I like this right here, this tie-in sentence right here that we had. So it said, I used to be that when you said you believed it, I would believe it too. It used to be that when you said you were leaving, I'd want to follow you, but never where the dogs bark, never where the dogs barking. Okay, I gotcha. It could also be a dangerous territory kind of thing, like your behavior has become too risky for me. I don't want to go, right? I don't want to go there with my life. It could be that as well inside of this situation, is what I believe that could be a metaphor for, is risky situations, going where the dogs are barking, right? I got you. I understand. Said, I remember praying at the dinner table for you to come around, maybe pat me on the back when you're able. Jesus Lord, man. Saying, I just wanted your support and I wanted your love. She's like, but you were like a vulture. You turned out to be like a vulture to me. Picking at the already wounded, right? Just like picking at the already wounded, decomposed waste, right? Saying you're supposed to be fixing me and helping me and making me better and all of this kind of stuff. Like, but you're just picking at the decomposed, already waste. Wow. That is a deep metaphor right there for a person. It's almost like unavailability is what it sounds like here. It's like you'd rather run around and do risky stuff and come off to me like a vulture that feeds on pain and my wounds and everything like that. And I just sit here wishing that you would pat me on the back when you're able. Come around praying. She's praying at the dinner table for you to come around, man. That is deep right here, man.
dream of you at home, face and you take me to a rooftop and skin me, come on
Oh,
over.
Lord.
Are you going to skin me?
Oh, wow.
Use it as a moth to keep you in the dark. Whoa, in the shadow, do.
Wow. I really love the vibe of this, man. It's so atmospheric. The emotion inside of these lyrics is amazing. I love the way that the vocals go with the music here. It has a certain atmosphere. It's not an atmosphere you get very often in music, right? It's not very many bands that play this style of music well nowadays, right? It's very far and few in between that have this kind of atmosphere and emotion to them. I really fucking like this a whole lot. So now I have a dream of you with half a face. You take me to a rooftop and skin me. Wow. Come on, Abel, are you going to skin me and use it as a mask to keep you in the dark when the shadow of the moon won't do? Whoa. That is poetic right there. That is poetic. Holy hell. Come on, Abel, are you going to skin me and use it as a mask to keep you in the dark when the shadow of the moon won't do? Wow. That is fucking insane right there. Oh my goodness. The descriptor there, I just have to let that sink in. I love the descriptor in that section. It's so dark. She said, "You're gonna skin me, man." Went from vultures to fucking Leatherface, right? We went from the vultures to Leatherface over here, man. She said, "Come on, Abel," right? Oh man, tying in. Oh man, a religious reference, right? Wow, sacrifice, essentially, yeah. Whew. Man, this is dark. Look at this lighting, the hue of that lighting. It's got the wintertime frost effect going on stage. Very fitting for the vibe of the song. I've liked the lighting that they chose for the stage. The colors have complemented the vibe of this whole thing.
Because I'm you, the moon is but a pearl, stolen from your mother's bedside. The day you came into the world, still now I can hear the dogs bark. I can hear the dogs bark. And I
It's like, cause you, the moon is but because on you. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's about to make sense here. She said, "'Cause on you, the moon is but a pearl, stolen from your mother's bedside. The day you came into the world, and still now I can hear the dogs bark. I can hear the dogs barking," she says. "The moon is but a pearl, stolen from your mother's bedside," she said. Wow, that is wild. Holy shit. This metaphor is one of the best ones we've had on the channel. It's very, very deep. To tie it in the way that she did. Wow. I dream of you with half a face, right? It's like some Harvey shit, right? Two-Face. You take me to a rooftop and skin me, the sacrifice with Abel tying into it here. Use it as a mask to keep you in the dark when the shadow of the moon won't do. 'Cause on you, the moon is but a pearl stolen from your mother's bedside. God. She's saying, oh my goodness. She's saying that you shine so brightly that the moon is but a pearl on you. Stolen from your mother's bedside is just the tie-in of the metaphor, right? The day you came into the world, right? Stolen. Wow. Man. Wow. That is so deep, dude. I can't believe it. I'm like putting this together right now for it all to tie together the way that she meant it. She's literally saying that the moon, the shadow of the moon, casting darkness on everything, right? Cannot stop your illumination. It's but a pearl on you. Wow. Jesus. So she's saying, are you going to, oh my God. Wow, are you going to sacrifice me to be hidden? Is that what she's saying here? This could mean quite a few things. I mean, obviously, everything on here is subjective, but it's almost like alluding to, like, wow, your sacrifice. She's basically saying, like, I think you're sacrificing me with your shine, essentially. and you're not being around. You haven't been attentive. And that's what it's saying here. You haven't been here to pat me on the back. It says, I used to believe what you believed. I used to want to follow you, but never to where the dogs are barking, to that risky territory. Saying, but you still shine, right? You still shine, is what it's saying here. That's crazy, dude. Like, shine the brightest is what she's saying.
Praying at the dinner table for you to come around. Pat me on the back when you're able. Oh, city's light up. Nothing can compare to you, baby.
Yeah, there it is.
So I'll stay waiting, laying on the dinner table, waiting for you to hurt me. Come on, April, hurt me, hurt me, hurt me, down to earth.
Wow.
Hurt me, come on, April, cut me, serve me around the table.
God, Lord, this is like so deep. The metaphors that she selected to describe these emotions are intense and spiritual as fuck. She said, whole cities light up and nothing can compare to you, baby. So I stay waiting, laying on the dinner table, waiting for you to hurt me. Come on, Abel, hurt me, hurt me, hurt me. Come on down to the world, hurt me. Come on, Abel, cut me, serve me round the table, she said. Jesus, Lord. Man. It's not even done yet. There's still more. We still have more story to go in this. This is so heavy right here. This is one of the heaviest stories of hurt inside of love that we've had on here. Beautiful right here, man.
On the table, waiting for you on the table to carve it up and watch the spray go across the riverbed. And sweet aromas fill the halls from all the bodies that came before. And that's the body, I swear that's the body.
And now it's laying on the table, waiting for you on the table to carve it up and watch the spray go across the riverbed. And sweet aromas fill the halls from all the bodies that came before. And that's the body, I swear that's the body. What the fuck?
Was laying on the dinner table, and when you came around, said you don't find oh, city's light up, nothing can compare to you, baby. So I stay waiting, laying on the dinner table.
Wow. Wow. I think what we got here, the metaphor of all of this here that we got, I remember she said, it's laying on the table waiting for you on the table to carve it up and watch the spray go across the riverbed. Sweet aromas fill the halls from all the bodies that came before. That's the body, I swear that's the body. I remember it was laying on the dinner table, and when you came around, said you'll be doing fine when you're able. Whole cities light up, but nothing can compare to you, baby. So I stay waiting, laying on the dinner table. Hurt me, hurt me, hurt me. Cut me, serve me. So there's like massive killer vibes going on here, like killer love vibes, like some Dexter kind of shit, right? But we also have, this could be like a metaphor for the emotional damage caused through somebody that's running around being with a lot of people. And this one particular story here is her waiting for it, saying, I know that lots of people have been hurt before me, but I'm gonna lay here anyways, wait for you because you shine bright and I like you. Like, that's kind of the vibe that this has, right? Like, that's the simplest way to put it. That's the vibe I get from this storytelling. Fucking dope ass vibe in this song. I really like the vibe. Like I said, the lighting matches the atmosphere of the music itself. We're about to get into some swells here. We were getting some vocal swells that we're about to start to close us out here. This right here is deep as hell, and you can take it a lot of different ways, but I just enjoy the poetry of it. The poetry itself is beautiful. The storytelling is always ambiguous on here, so we don't have to worry too much about whether that's correct or not. I really enjoyed the poetry in this, very poetic lyricism.
Laying on the dinner table.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah. That crowd loved it. I do not blame the crowd for a second, right? Fucking beautiful right here. I liked this one a whole lot. Like I said, the poetry in that was very deep. The atmosphere of the music itself, super, super amazing. Love how it has that Winter Peaks kind of vibe to it. It's got a very, very nice vibe. Dark lyricism, but super poetic. Just kind of about heartbreak and wishing somebody was there for you. Being like, I'm wounded and you're a vulture at the beginning, right? We had a wound, but it descended into madness, right? Towards the end, sacrifices on tables and Cain and Abel, right? I mean, we got the whole spiel here. We got the moon being nothing but a pearl compared to his shine, saying, you could light up all of that darkness that the moon sits inside of, is the metaphor that she's saying. She's saying, so are you going to take my skin and put it on to hide your own so that you can hide, not be seen, not be craved? Right? That's kind of what it alludes to there. That's kind of what I take that as, and I fucking love it. Like, the metaphors in this, like I said, are incredible. Andrew, thank you for this request, my friend. This was an amazing song. I love the vibe. The original video will be in the description. As always, subscribe to the Jezabels. Support all the artists we have on the channel. It's what we do this for. Get this music out into the world. Discuss the lyricisms in it. This was deeply poetic in a very dark way. I like how it has moon aspects and like some horror kind of vibes going on inside of it. Definitely a dark side in this one, but I love it. We love the dark poetry on here. So thank you once again, Andrew. I appreciate your request. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Thank you for supporting me on this journey. We are nearly to our 1 year of no alcohol, and I appreciate the fuck out of every single one of you being here for me while I went through that. and building something awesome on here, building a community with me where we can discuss these issues and encourage people to better themselves in life. That's what it's all about, is to learn and grow more every day and better each other through our own experiences and discussing that openly. It's a very beneficial way to help people and to help the world feel a little bit less alone. It's important to have communities like this in the world. So thank you guys for building this with me. It means the whole world. We're going to get out of here. I'm Vakasa Coffee. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me. Comment those suggestions. Subscribe up this way. Bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Have a beautiful one. Peace.